My name is Matthew Miller. I'm an Associate Professor of Pastoral and Historical Theology here at Erskine Theological Seminary. Also had the privilege of serving as the director of the ThM program, one of our two postgraduate degrees, the ThM and the Doctor of Ministry. These are postgraduate degrees in that they're for those who've already completed a Master of Arts in Theological Studies or one of our other Master of Arts programs or a Master of Divinity. And a typical student coming into the ThM program has had some years that have passed, some water that's gone under the bridge since they finished their master's degree. And they enjoyed their master's degree immensely, but they wonder if that old habit of writing papers that they had years ago is something they can access and fire up again. Or maybe they think that even when they were in their master's degree program, they never became as good of a writer as they would need to be to do a postgraduate degree. The ThM program finishes with writing a thesis if you choose to do the thesis option, and the Doctor of Ministry degree, you write a dissertation. And to that person, I would say a couple of things. First, in the program, we will help you fire up those old research engines again. We actually have a course in the ThM program called Research Methodologies, where we walk you by the hand from figuring out how to research for your thesis and make sure that your research covers the whole gamut of different types of books and articles and encyclopedias that you need to do. We'll help you with that. We have great staff here at Erskine Seminary who can answer all of your questions and help you find those books. But we then also walk you through how to formulate your thesis and figure out the sequence, the chapters, the headings, the subheadings, all of those things, so that it might seem intimidating at first before you've begun, but as you begin working at it, you realize this writing process is really just a small chipping away of one thing after another, and then you have something significant at the end. But the second thing about academic writing that you get to do in the ThM program is you get to work on one piece for a long time. And most of us have never had that experience. In college and the Master of Arts programs we may have done, the Master of Divinity, we were writing lots of papers for lots of courses, oftentimes simultaneously in the same semester. So it was first draft, check for spelling and grammar, fired off to the professor, and repeat. In the ThM program, you get to experience something totally new, which is a first draft truly being just a first draft. And what it is to be persistent in taking a first draft and going over it, refining it into a second draft, and then maybe a third and a fourth, sometimes a fifth. I rarely write anything that doesn't go to a sixth or seventh draft because my first and second drafts are so bad. But as you get to those later drafts, you begin to actually like what you're writing. And it's a testimony to the fact that good writing is not for the talented, good writing is for the persistent. So if you're someone who's never been very happy with your first draft writing on things, or your second draft, I'd really invite you to consider the ThM program and find out what it is to work for a long period of time on one significant piece of writing and slowly massage it and tune it into something that you feel really good about and you're surprised you're able to do when it was done.